Okay, what is going on? Thank you so much for tuning into the video. Right off the bat, I want to say this. This video is not for the beginners in the gym. It's for a very specific type of man. Maybe you've already been in shape in the past. Maybe something happened, a career change. Now you're in a very demanding career. Or maybe you have your own business now. And you just need to find a sustainable system to follow that actually fits your schedule. This video is for you and I'm going to help you out. Okay, so I've actually lived both of these extremes. On one side, I was very career driven, focused on making money, which is fine, but I was pushing away the fitness. I was soft in return, I felt drained, my energy was all over the place, and I was definitely disconnected from my real full potential. On the other side, I was taking it very extremely. So, competition prep, meals were rigid, I was counting every single calorie, every single macronutrient, and my life was built around the gym. I looked elite, but the moment life returned to normal, the entire system came crumbling down. Neither of these approaches worked. That is exactly why I realized something was actually missing. Most men with demanding careers and schedules, they're not lazy, not undisciplined, they're stuck inside a system that essentially fights against them. Long hours, constant pressure, travel, stress, no room for error. And the outcome is very predictable: burnout, weight gain, low energy, and you slowly start declining down. This isn't a motivation issue, it's a structure issue. So once we know the real problem, which is exactly your structure, you already know what to do. You eat better, you move more, you sleep enough. You've heard this in the past. The information is not the issue here. There's more fitness advice than ever before. The breakdown happens when life applies pressure on you. Let's say a hard day at work, travel, stress, low energy, no motivation, and suddenly everything starts falling apart. So what this isn't, it's not a motivation issue. It's not you waiting to feel inspired. It's not about forcing discipline or trying harder when you're already exhausted. It's not about your metabolism or some biological factors that you can't change. If those worked, you wouldn't be stuck in the first place. And this is the repeat cycle, and this is a very vicious cycle that continues and continues and continues. Let's say you miss a day of sleep or something happens with your sleep, you don't get perfect sleep. Okay, your stress levels go up, your energy starts crumbling down, your habits break. Let's say you miss a workout, you don't eat a good meal, you get lazy, you go into burnout. That's it, you're back in the burnout stage. And then you reset, and the entire process starts again and again. So you can't have different outcomes if your inputs stay the same. You got to change your inputs. If your system is broken, listen up. The constraint: you can't stay consistent with a system that collapses under pressure. If one late night, one bad sleep, or one busy workday ruins everything, the system is your constraint, not you. And this is a real world example. It's actually me, of course, the same guy. And this is me competing on the bodybuilding stage. So this is a very temporary body. And this is actually me in a foreign country, in Bali, Indonesia to be exact. So as you can see, getting lean versus staying lean. Getting lean is about control, staying lean is about structure. Most plans work for a short window. They collapse under travel, work stress, and unpredictable weeks. And staying lean requires systems that adapt, not rules that break. And that's the biggest difference. And that's the foundation of the evolution method. And your life doesn't pause. If we're being completely honest with each other, work is always going to be busy, travel happens, sleep is not perfect, motivation fades, and most plans only work when your life is perfect. And real progress requires systems that survive real life. That is exactly why I came up with a different approach. Instead of chasing perfect weeks, you build structure that holds under pressure. Less decision fatigue, more stable energy levels, progress without perfection. This system is because life is always going to be messy. This system works because life gets messy, not in spite of it. That's the shift. So what makes it sustainable? Well, you reduce decision fatigue. Meals and training are pre-decided, so consistency happens automatically. Fundamental habits. We have repeatable basics, not restrictive rules, not extremes, and also built-in flexibility. The system adapts when life gets busy without derailing your progress. Stable foundations. So you have same meals, same structure, less thinking, less friction. Anchor meals that actually are creating predictability. So you're not negotiating with food every single day. You're not thinking, oh, what should I eat? What should I pack up myself for work? What do I do when I have this meeting coming up? Without you need that consistency that actually frees up your mental bandwidth. So you focus more on energy, your training, your life, maybe you have a relationship without needing the perfection. And that is exactly why we got some repeatable meals, planned flexibility. We also do have planned flexibility so you can actually enjoy your life. It's not about you abandoning your goals, it's about planning real life into the system. So progress doesn't stop when it happens. Becoming the elite version of yourself, the goal is not just fat loss, it's the outcomes that support a demanding career, business, and also real life. Improved body composition through strategic nutrition that builds lean muscle mass while reducing body fat. Steady energy levels throughout the entire day, eliminating the afternoon crashes that kill your focus and productivity. So your business is going to improve as well. You have sharper mental clarity as your brain is consistently fueled throughout the entire day instead of just running on stress and stimulants. Most importantly, progress becomes predictable, no crash diets, no extremes, no constant restarting. You actually have a sustainable system. This approach is built for business, travel, client dinners, high pressure work days, so you can perform at your peak and you're also at a high level physically. So it's not just mentally, it's physically as well, without your fitness becoming another liability, so you don't have to manage that. So check this out. These are real businessmen and these are real professionals. So this right here is actually Tom. He owns multiple businesses actually, and he lost an incredible amount of weight in a very short amount of time. This is Wilson right here. He's actually a restaurant owner. This is also Nick, and Nick is actually 52 years old, and he made this transformation in just a span of a couple months. And this is Adriano. Adriano is actually a sales rep at Ferrari, and he's top five in the world at Ferrari. So if these guys can do it, you can do it as well. If this sounds like a system that you genuinely need and you can benefit from, DM me the word evolve on Instagram. I'll see if we're a good fit. We're gonna book in a call together and we can actually discuss a game plan for you.